what's up guys, Fezo here. Welcome to another cool video tutorial. So this is the episode 6 of making YouTube banners with me. I know it's pretty long time I didn't record any tutorial because I have a lot of exams, but they are over and I passed, so I can record new tutorials for you. And okay guys, this is the episode 6 of making YouTube banners with me. And let me show the example of the banner. So here it is. As you can see, it looks pretty good. And you need to my 10K graphic pack for make this kind of banner. Just got the link in the description below and download it. It's for free. You also need my color correction pack. Uh, all the links will be in the description below. Just go to and download it. It's for free, don't worry. Okay guys, let's open this demo 4D and get started. Now I'm gonna open my Lightroom. Download link in the description below. It's really cool Lightroom. I really like it. So then go to more graph, more text. I'm gonna make it middle and write your text. For example, Fezo, and change the depth 100 centimeter. Go to caps, make it fillet cap, make the end fillet cap, and change the steps from 1 to 2 centimeter. Radius 2 centimeter, like that. Now I'm gonna use my font right there. You can download it from dafont.com, or you can search it Google. Okay guys, then select your more text, press C on your keyboard, make it editable, and click this plus icons and open that, and drag the last group out of this main group, just like that. And you don't need this anymore, just delete this. And just select your letters and rotate it in a different position, just like that. It's really simple. And I'm gonna change my letters position like that. Okay, here we go. Looks really cool. I'm gonna drag it to the center. Okay, looks really cool. Then go over the Windows, click Content Browser, and open my material pack. You can find it on my 10K graphic pack. So just select this material and this one. Before I'm gonna drag this material into my text. Open that. Open this grunge material. Go over the bump. Go over the texture drop down and select load image and load your favorite texture. I'm gonna load this one. You can find it on Google. And click yes and change the straight 100%, just like that. And drag it into your group. Select the material. Go over the tag and go over the projection and change it frontal. Nope. Sorry. Just click cubic and make sure the seamless is checked. Okay, here we go. Then select all of the letters, press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, duplicate it, and drag this material. And select all of them and make sure the seamless is checked. And select all of the materials, go over the plugins, Nitroblast, and select Nitroblast main. change the glow tip from medium to high, and pieces 180. Don't touch the thickness, just click fracture. If the nitroblast doesn't work on your Stemma 4D, just make sure your Stemma 4D is up to date. Don't use Stemma 4D R13 because nitroblast doesn't work in this version. I'm using R14 version of Stemma 4D, and nitroblast works really good. Okay guys, breaking is complete, and close this nitroblast and delete these two materials, and drag this green material into the first material area like that, and select all of the material and make sure the seamless is checked just like that, and go over the mode graph. Don't select anything, just go over the mode graph and select fracture, and open the letters by pressing these plus icons, and select the first piece, hold shift and select the last piece and drag it into your fracture, and close this group, and do the same. Just select all of them and drag it into your fracture. It's real simple. Last one. Okay, here we go. And we don't need this group anymore, just delete this. And select fracture, go over the mode graph, effector, and select random effector. Before I'm gonna change the position of this fracture, just go over the random, go over the parameter, check the rotation, and just play around the rotation just like that, and get okay, this looks good. Just select fracture. I'm gonna uncheck the camera, just select the fracture, and just drag it behind of the text just like that. Let me check my camera on. I'm gonna go to random effector, go to parameter. I'm gonna change I'm gonna play around the settings a little bit. You can position your letters if you want to get a nice look. Okay, looks really good. Now I'm gonna uh, copy these letters again. Press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and go over the select atom array, and make the 4 atom array because I have 4 letters, and drag the letters into the atom arrays just like that, and select all of them. Go over the object, change the cylinder radius 0.6, and do the same on the sphere radius 0.6, and drag the green material into the atom arrays. Select all of them, make sure the seamless is checked, and projection cubic. Okay, looks really good. Now I'm gonna go over this icon and select arc and click on the arc and go over the object and change the start angle minus 40 degree and go over the plugins and select Reaper FX. Drag the arc in the Reaper FX just like that, and I'm gonna make the distance 5, strands 1, radius 8, and the coils about 12. Looks good. Now I'm gonna rotate it minus 90 degree. I'm gonna uncheck my camera and put it where you want. I'm gonna put it right there. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there. Looks good. Then press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, duplicate it, and I'm gonna put this one here and duplicate it again. I'm gonna put this one right there. You can change the radius. For example, I'm gonna choose 9 for this Reaper effects. You can change the coils if you want. Then drag the material into the Reaper effects just like that. Select it. Projection cubic, seamless on. Here we go. Then last thing, just copy these letters again. Press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and hide this group. Just make these points red and drag the grunge material into your letters. Select all of them, make it cubic, seamless on, and select all of them. Go over the plugins, Nitroblast main, change the quality high. This time select 100 pieces and thickness make it 5% and click fracture. So it's take few seconds, depends on your PC. Okay, just delete these two materials again and use the same material and select all of them. Make sure the seamless is checked. So go over the monograph, fracture, and select all of the pieces. and drag it into your fracture. I'm gonna do it a little bit fast. And delete these groups. Select the fracture, monograph effector, random effector, and don't touch the rotation. Go over the effector and make the straight about, let me see, 6%. Then last thing we're gonna do is select all of the atom arrays and make sure the single element is checked. It's give you a nice effect, as you can see. Okay guys, now I'm gonna render it. Before I'm gonna render, just select all of the objects except lights and camera. Select your rotation tool and rotate it just like that. I'm gonna rotate a little bit more. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, it looks really cool. It's ready to render. Then go over the render settings. Make sure it's 1080p. Go to save. I'm gonna save it to my desktop. Name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it tutorial. Click save and click this render button. And it takes few minutes, depends on your PC. And I will come back when this rendering is done. Okay guys, rendering is complete. So here is the result. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Just like this render. Okay, let's open the Photoshop and get started the second part of the video. Here is the final result, and I used all the effects from the 10K graphic pack, as you can see. So I'm gonna open my template and open your render and drag it into your template and press Ctrl J, duplicate it and go to filter gallery and go over the stylize and select glowing edges and copy these settings right there, 265, and click OK. And go over the blending option and select overlay. Oops, select overlay and change the opacity down about 20, 25 looks good. And select the render layers, press Ctrl E or just right click on it and go over the merge layers. Shortcut is Ctrl E and press Ctrl J and duplicate it again. Go to filter and go over the noise and select this plugin right there. It's the same effect with the oil paint. As you can see, I'm using a CC version of Photoshop and I don't have the oil paint section in the filter gallery filter tab. So that's why I downloaded this plugin right there. It's for free, you can download it. You can search about this plugin on YouTube. It's free, and go to YouTube and search about this plugin and learn how to install it. The installation is very simple. Just watch one of the tutorial about that. And when you get this plugin, just open that and copy all of the settings right there and click OK. Then go over the opacity and change it. Let me see. make it 70% and merge it and name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it render and press Ctrl T, make it smaller, just like that, and press Ctrl A and select your render layer, select your move tool and click this button right there. It's bring the text to the center, as you can see, and press Ctrl J again and drag this render copy bottom of this render and name it blur. Go over the filter, blur and select radial and change the amount 20, blur method zoom, quality best, and click OK and make it a little bit bigger, just like that, and go over the opacity and make it 50%. Looks good, and make it a little bit big, just like that. And this time you need to open my color correction pack and my 10K graphic pack. So here it is. First, go over the color correction pack and select your move tool and select this color correction group and drag it into your template and select whatever you want, but I recommend you choose this 8 color correction in this tutorial because it looks really good and looks really clean on this render. You can select any color correction, as you can see, but I recommend you choose this one. So I don't need this color correction pack anymore, just close this and go over my 10K graphic pack and go over the cool effects and select this light effect and select your move tool and move it into your template and press Ctrl A and select your move tool and click this button right there. It brings to the center and make sure it's bottom of the color correction group and go over the opacity and make it 75. Looks good, and make a new layer under of this blur and name it light and select your brush tool and make select the first one and make the pixel 1400 pixel and select the green color and just click a few times on the background, just like that, and drop down the opacity about, let me see, 35. Looks good. Now um, I'm going to add a few particles. Just go over the graphic pack, close this cool effects, open the particles group, and let me see, just drag this particle into your template and put it right there. Ctrl J, Ctrl T, right click, flip horizontal, press enter and move the second one to the left hand side, just like that, and select this, change the opacity about 75. Now go over the 10K graphic pack again and select this particle, drag it, and put it on the render layer. I'll put one of them to the left hand side, Ctrl J, duplicate it, and put it the second one into the right hand side, and select and go over the opacity and change the opacity about, make it, let me see, make it 35, looks good. Then I'm gonna add um, let me see, this particle, and put it right there, bottom of this render, Ctrl J, keep duplicating, and select all of these layers, and change the opacity down about, let me see, make it 10%, looks good. So this effect looks good, and drag it into your template. I'm gonna put it right there, Ctrl J, Ctrl T, right click, flip horizontal, press enter and move it right there, and select and change the opacity down about, let me see, 15 looks good. Then go over the 10K graphic pack, scroll down and select smoke, select the first one. Now select the first one and press Ctrl J, press Ctrl T, right click and select flip vertical and put it right there, and merge it, change the blending option, lighten, and drag it into your template. I'm gonna put it on this, not right there, bottom of the light, press Ctrl J, Ctrl T, right click, flip horizontal, and put it right there. Then select these layers and change the opacity down about 25, looks good. So next time, next thing we're gonna do is go over the rendered layer, make a new layer, zoom in a little bit, select your brush tool, and make sure the pixel is 2, select the pen tool, and follow my steps. Just like this. Let me see. Okay. Keep drawing. Right click, stroke pass, and select brush. Click OK, and right click again and click delete pass. Then do the same thing on each letters. Right click, stroke pass, and delete pass again. And do the same thing. It's really simple. Stroke pass, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we get a nice line. Then open that. Open the layer style, go over the drop shadow and change the distance to size 2 pixel and check the outer glow and select the nice green color and change the opacity down about 25. Change the size 6. Here we go. Then go over the select this layer. I'm gonna name it lines and go over the filter, distort and select ripple and change the amount about 102%. Let's give you a nice effect and zoom in a little bit. Select your eraser tool and erase it just like that. Just follow my steps. Okay, here we go. Then I'm gonna change the opacity down about 45 or something. I'm gonna name it, change it to 50. Just open the layer style again, go over the color overlay. This time I'm gonna select the light green, this color. Click OK. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna add a few effects again. Just go over my 10K graphic pack and go over the cool effects. But first, I'm gonna add sparks. Select the first one and I'm gonna make it smaller. Put it where you want. I'm gonna put one of them here. Control J. One of them here. Keep duplicating. Control J again. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, looks good. Then we are done with sparks and go over the cool effects. Let me see. Where it is. Just wait a second, guys. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. Just drag it into your template and make it smaller. And I'm gonna erase just like that. And put it behind of the render and make it smaller again and put it right there. Let's give you a nice effect as you can see and press Ctrl J, duplicate it and put it where you want. Control J again. Okay, looks good. And Control J and drag this right there, top of the render, and make it smaller. And I'm gonna put it here, just like that. And change the opacity down about 75. 50 looks good. 50. Control J, put it here. Let's give you a nice effect. I'm gonna make it opacity about 35 and Control J again, put it right there. Increase the opacity a little bit. 50 looks good. Okay, here we go. Then drag the same effect into your template again and make it smaller and erase it again. And this time I'm gonna use this effect on my letters. So just rotate it just like that and make it smaller, and I'm gonna erase just like that. Okay, just make it smaller and put it on the letters. Make it so small, just like that. Press Ctrl J, move it right there, and press Ctrl J again, and select all of them, and change the opacity down about, let me see, 40 looks good. And keep duplicating and put it on your letters. Zoom a little bit. Put where you want. Okay, I'm gonna put one of them here. It's really simple, just keep doing this. And the last letter. Okay, looks good. Okay, here we go. Then I'm gonna make a new layer on this render. First, go over the render and open the layer styles, go over the gradient overlay, change the blending mode, check the gradient overlay and change the blending option. Overlay, change the opacity down about 20. Looks good. Here we go. And make a new layer and right click on this new layer and select create clipping mask and select your brush tool and make it about 100 pixel and select white color, and I'm gonna make it a little bit small and brush your letters. It's a little bit dark as you can see, so make it light and go over the blending option and select overlay and drop down the opacity about, let me see, 15 looks good. Okay, here we go. It looks really nice. So let's find another effect. So let me see. Let's look at the particles tab. Okay, here it is. Just select this particle, drag it into your template and make it a little bit smaller and put it behind of the text. Make it smaller a little bit again. Here we go, and press Ctrl J, duplicate it, and press Ctrl T, right click, flip horizontal, press enter and drag it to the right hand side and select this select this effect, change the opacity down about 75. Looks good. So another thing is, let me see, let me look at the final banner. We had this effect, so just go over the 10K graphic pack and select this particle, drag it into your template and make sure it's on this text. Put it right there. Put it, just press Ctrl A on your keyboard, select your move tool and press this button and press Ctrl D and change the opacity down about, let me see, 20 looks good. Okay, another thing is open the cool effects and select this layer, select this effect and select eraser tool and erase this area just like that. Drag it into your template. Right, press Ctrl T, right click on it and click flip vertical and put it right there. Press Ctrl J, move it right hand side and just select all of the effects and change the opacity down about, let me see, 30%, 32% looks perfect. Now I'm gonna drop down the opacity, this one's, let me find it. Okay, make it 25, looks good. I'm gonna make it, oops, wait a second. Select this effects, and I'm gonna make it opacity like 50, looks good. Okay, looks amazing. I'm gonna decrease the this light opacity about 50 because it's uh, so light. 50 looks good. Okay, here we go. When you're done adding all of the effects, just right click anywhere and select merge visible and delete this color correction. Then press Ctrl J, duplicate it and go to filter, blur, and select radial blur, and select zoom, change the amount 10, quality best, click OK, and zoom in a little bit and select your eraser tool and make it 100 pixel, and change the opacity down about 55%, and only erase the letters just like that. Keep erasing. Here we go, and change the opacity down about 50%. It's give you nice effect. I'm gonna make it, let me see, 35% looks good. And select this layer and select your blur tool, and you can make the letters a little bit blur. So it looks really cool. Zoom out. Okay guys, here we have a really nice 3D YouTube banner. You can create your own banner just like that. So that's all guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks for watching. Please make sure you like the video, and see you guys in the next video.